Good evening, everybody. This is Devonna with Primitive Fruits by Devonna. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Looks like it's wrapping up. It's Sunday evening, getting ready for the work week. And I have been working on a project today, and I wanted to show you guys a little bit more. I promise I can do more than yo-yos, but I wanted to finish out. I promised I would show 3 or 4 different ways of using the yo-yos. And this was something I wanted to do for Patriotic. I picked up these wreaths at the Dollar Tree, I think, for a couple dollars. So this is what I used for my frame. I wanted to show you because I've already started. I wasn't going to make this a very long pre-recorded, but I started out with that. And I had been doing the yo-yos during my work week on lunch, and just different fabric yo-yos and the Patriotic fabrics. I think they're cute. And this is where I'm at now. What do you think? Basically what I done was I cut me some strips with red and blue solid fabric, and I just wrapped it around and glued it just every few times to kind of hold it secure on. So I've got it wrapped around. I took, and I wanted to hang it with that too. I thought it would be cute. So I incorporated those strips before I even started to put them on to hang it with. And I went ahead and did about half of it, just to kind of see how long it was going to take me and to see how I could do on it. I think it's turning out pretty good. So I wanted to kind of show you the process of how easy this would be to do. Your time is going to be making the yo-yos. Okay, so I finally got me some Titebond, quick and thick. Everybody's been telling me I need it, especially for fabric on fabric. And I wished you all were here live with me to give me some input on what I'm doing here. But what I chose to do, mainly because hot glue, if it gets hot, it could come back loose. And if somebody wanted to hang this maybe outside on their porch, or maybe near a window that I don't know if it would get too hot that it would start coming loose, I thought, hey, you got the Titebond, let's use it. So what I'm doing is I'm using a little bit of Titebond and rubbing on the backs of them, and I'm using the hot glue to set it immediately. And I don't know if it's too much or not, but I don't think it's gonna hurt to do it, and that's what I'm doing. So I've been coming around, and what I'm doing, I've got some of the 2-inch ones, and I forget the size of the smaller ones. But I thought I would incorporate some of the little ones in places as fillers around the 2 big ones. And what it's been doing so far for me is I've been trying to rotate my colors a little bit, and I'm just going all the way around. And I'm trying to make sure on the outside one that I don't get too much glue on the end, because it is hanging over just a little bit, and I don't want that to see through, even though the back you're not going to be able to see it. So I'm just, and again, I don't know if I need to be doing this or not. This is a little thick, but I'm just putting a little bit of that on there, and then I'm putting my hot glue. I'm just putting them on there. I'm leaving a little bit of overhang on both sides and layering them on top of each other. Now this one on the inside, you can put a little more all the way around it because it's not going to hang over. And I'm just kind of putting that on top of that one, gently mashing down. I couldn't make up my mind if I wanted to do it a little bit rustic, incorporate a little bit of rustic in with it, or not. I chose not to. I think I'm going to just let this be a Patriotic only. I've got some cute little embellishments that I thought I might just, not on every yo-yo, but on some of them, just give it a pop of embellishment. I'll show you what I'm talking about when we get around here. I don't know about you guys, but my allergies are killing me. I have had trouble for a couple, 2 or 3 years, and but this year, for about 3 weeks, I have been miserable. And then I woke up, I don't know what day it was this week. Well, number one, my eyes normally don't water with my my allergies. I usually just have a lot of inflammation and pressure in the sinuses and headaches and just feel yucky. And I woke up, I think it was Thursday morning. Well, last week my eyes watered, like bad watered, and they normally don't do that. And then this week, I think it was on Thursday, I woke up and my eye felt dry like it had sand in it. And I was just miserable at work, especially Friday, trying to look at the computer all day. And it hurts, it's uncomfortable. And I was starting to get a little worried about it. And I told Greg, I said, I don't know if I need to go to the eye doctor. I don't know what I need to do. But it's been pretty miserable this weekend. I was pretty miserable with it yesterday, hurting real bad. I tried to get me some of the replenishing eye drops and put in it, and regular eye drops, but I think my tear duct is stopped up. I think that's what it is. I've tried to look and it's a little red up under it, but it was just like I was miserable yesterday. And I've got them little, I need to get a new one because it's just about wore out. It's like little, you know, the little masks that sometimes people sleep in, puts over there and sleeps. You can get them with the little beads in them, and it's a little face mask, eye mask, and you can microwave it or you can freeze it. And it's good for migraines to put on your head, but I use it to, you know, put over my eyes. That's what it is. It's an eye mask. But it's about wore out and the beads are about gone. But I've got desperate this weekend and didn't want to go get another one. And I started using that yesterday. I think I did it 3 times, heated it up and lay there and, you know, just try to, especially on this left eye. And I do think it has helped. So I'm hoping and praying that it's just my tear duct maybe, because you know how expensive it is to go to an eye doctor, especially if it's an emergency one, and then how are you going to even get an appointment in? But it's kind of hard to work like that, so I'm hoping that I can tell a big difference this evening. Now my allergies are still bothering me, but I do feel a big difference in how it's feeling. It's not quite as dry feeling, and it don't feel bad like it's got the sand in it, but it's been pretty miserable. So I've kind of been trying to clean my craft room a little bit this weekend and organize a little bit. The drawing was so much fun Friday night. I was so excited for Angie, and I've got that box sitting here that I've got to figure out how in the world I'm going to get that in the mail. I need to, but I don't think there's anything in it that'll break, but I do want to make sure that I package it up good and get it in the mail to her this week. So I'm excited for her, and that was fun. I like doing that drawing to see who was going to get it, and I appreciate you guys so much. I'm so excited. I've got me a notebook, and I'm going to start writing down everybody's name, especially, you know, the ones that's got the business pages and their names not included, because I cannot remember everybody's name, guys. I can't remember it. And when people starts commenting, I need to start looking and writing that down. And some of them I'm learning, but I figure I've got some practice before I can do lives. That at least maybe by the time I'm doing lives, I'll know some of the names. I've got homework. I've got to learn everybody's name. That's my homework between now and June the 17th. But I've been trying to get creative and come up with some things. You know, I knew I wanted to do this page. I did. And now that it's happening, and I don't know, I'm like, what have you got yourself into? But I'm excited for it, I really am. I think it's gonna be fun. You know, but sometimes you second guess yourself and you look at all the stuff that everybody else is creating and you're like, you're out of your league, girl. There's no way you can do this. But I'm doing it, I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna see what I can bring to the crafting table, and I hope you guys are enjoying my content. I feel like I've got all kinds of new friends. I don't know, it's been a fun couple weeks for me. It sure has been, and I'm just really, really blessed. So as you see, it's not took very long to finish this. And again, I don't know if what I'm doing with this glue, if I had to do it, but I'm not gonna learn how to use this glue if I don't try. So I just know that regular hot glue, you know, if you put too much heat on it, it may come back apart. So I figured why not try my glue out and see if this works to do it like this. I don't know if I could sell this wreath or not. I'm liking it a lot. I need this on my porch. I am one to decorate for all seasons. I love everything about it, and my whole home and my front porch. Always got to have it decorated, and normally I would have already had my Patriotic stuff out. I don't even know where the box is at. I've got to get in there and find my box and get my decorations out. But this would be pretty hanging on the porch. Let's see, what have we got left? Haven't been using the striped ones very much, but I don't know if I got any big ones left of it. I'm just picking one of each color and kind of going around. Let's do a solid, and maybe that one. That one, no, it's both red. Let's see. See, I'm running out of my color patterns. Let's do it like that. I don't think it's gonna matter if there's two right together. I've been trying to catch the events. There's so many of them, and I'm learning so much from everybody. It's been a lot of fun. Now, I do work, so during the week it's a little bit harder. I'm having to catch replays and watch a little bit of them. I think that'll be all right. But it has been a lot of fun. I like those. I think those are cute. I'm trying to not overuse my glue and get more out than I need. When I first saw this wreath, of course, I saw it multiple places. I've seen it on other pages. I have. This was not my creation. It's on Pinterest, and when I wanted to do the yo-yos, I thought I'm definitely going to make me a wreath with it. But I want to do a primitive one, and I've already got some of the yo-yos started making them. But when I realized that I was going to do a patriotic one, I felt like I wanted to stop the primitive one and get this one made so I could get it put up for my decorations, or if I choose to sell it, I already have it ready to go because people like to decorate early. So this is going to be pretty in the primitive colors. I've got the homespun fabric, the different colors. I love the mini, is it the mini checks? I forget what you call it exactly. That's probably my favorite. The black and kind of tan colored ones. See, we're almost done. Is that not cute? I love it. All right, let's see. What do we want the last two at the top to be? I'm thinking, since we don't have a solid, well, either way I go, I may have to stick a little one right there. Let's do that. I can't wait till we get to chat while I'm doing this, and you all can give me input and say, hey, you've missed a spot, or why don't you try that? I want to include you all in my crafts and give me some ideas and teach me a few things. I think that would be fun to think that I'm going to be going one way with my craft, and then when I get on here with you all might have a better idea than I've got. So let's see, let's put, I think I should put a blue. Let's pretend like I'm live. Do I go with blue here or red? It's got to be a blue. Do I have another small blue one? Okay, I do. I'm thinking this because I've already got stripes on this side, and it would be something totally different. So let's do that. Stick that on there. And I do want to incorporate a couple of these little ones. I don't know that I need them. Let's see how many I got. I've got a few. Let's see here. I'm gonna turn it around. I'm gonna hold it up, and you all can pretend like you're voting for me. All lay it down here and just see if it would be too much. See, I almost feel like that needs a little something right there because I can see too much of the, yep, I'm gonna put that on top of that. See what that one looks like. That's the top of it and you're going to be seeing it and I want it to be pretty. I don't know, I almost think one needs to be on top over there too. We'll see. Alright, so if I was to incorporate any more, I really don't think it needs it. I really don't think it needs it. I may have to think on that and decide later because I can't make up my mind. But I do think we need a touch of red at the top. And this is the only two that I've got. Well, I've got that one. They're the same. Let's do this little one. So see, you can get creative with these yo-yos and do lots of stuff. I cannot wait to get to do fall decorations. Wouldn't a fall wreath be pretty with all the oranges and browns? That would be really pretty if you could find some fabric that you liked. And then of course Christmas. So what do you think? Can you see it? Does it need anything else? You all can comment and tell me if you think it needs something else. Now what I have thought about doing, and I can't make up my mind, is I've got these, the 3 different size stars. You got the bigger ones, the medium sized ones, and the little babies. I thought it would be cute, and I think I may have a couple laying here. Let's see. I've only got the blue ones. I can't never get anything opened. I thought about, not everywhere because that would be too much, but I thought about maybe, like what if I incorporated, and I do different colors? Y'all like that. What if like, I don't know if you, I don't want to glue them on yet because I'm not sure what to do yet, but just in a couple places, can you see them? In a couple places, put just a few of them. Just come here and kind of maybe put a blue one there. Maybe even on a couple of these little ones at the top. Would be cute. I can't get it to stay. Can you kind of see it? I'm afraid if I lift it up, you're not going to be able to see what I'm doing. But that's my decision that I wished you all were here to help me make. And I may see if you guys would do a little commenting on it for me. I'm going to lay some of these out. And like I said, I don't want to put them everywhere, but I thought maybe a few places. Put them on some of them. If some of them falls off, you're still going to get the idea. But can you kind of see it? So, put the wood stars, no wood stars. What do you think? I think it's cute either way. But for instance, like right here, that one ain't a very pretty one. So if I had me a little star on top of it, bam, it covers up the boo-boo. Nobody's gonna see it. I think I will put a few. I think I will just spread them out randomly. Like this one's not a very pretty one. So if I put that star there, it's gonna cover my boo-boo up. So, that's it. We're done. Didn't take long at all. I only worked on it about 30 minutes before I started the video too. Because I didn't want to do the whole, I thought it might be boring to do the whole thing on video. But that's my finished project, other than gluing some of the stars on. But I think it's cute. Just keep in mind, you say, well, I don't like Patriotic. I don't like those colors. You can take it, switch this up. Any fabric that you see that you want it to make a pretty wreath with it. I even thought about putting something that hung down. You know what I'm saying? You could add something to the side of it, attach it. But I don't know, I just wanted the yo-yos to be the center of attention here, and I just wanted it to be simple and patriotic. So I chose to do this, but you could switch this up to match your style, your home. You could do it all kinds of ways. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this little video, and I'm excited to see what you all think about it. Give me a vote in the comments, how many stars, no stars, and we will see what we can do with it. I hope you guys have a good evening, and I'll see you in the morning. Bye.